IT. These days we're all cool about working online and talking with our friends and enemies and buying things and learning about things we don't really need to know about. It's all fine. Except, of course, you can't really get started until you've registered and set up an account with an ID and a password. And then, of course, we're supposed to remember all the passwords and not write them down and have different ones and change them, which is quite absurd. But worse is when you're dashing to get a job done and it's important, so you don't want to waste a moment, and you just get started and then the screen freezes and you can't understand why, and then you spot a Windows popped up. Please give us your feedback. We welcome your comment. I hate going into my email with all that junk, like for restoring hair and losing weight, for things that I'm too polite to talk about, and other things you have to wonder what they're for. Then, of course, there's all the emails, which isn't junk, but you wish it were, but it isn't, so you've got to read it. Watching cabbages grow would be less of a bore. Have you noticed how everybody copies everyone into everything these days, as if their turgid witterings are literally works of great interest? I've got a rule. I never read anything I'm copied into, and I think that's best. Then, of course, there are those emails which are the result of people pushing return and forward, and you end up with an interminable chain of bollocks which parades under the name of a thread. And you have to wade through all this muck because some managerial type layabout is too lazy-ass to explain things to you at first hand, which would have been better instead. Software companies have a small team of people who spend their time improving the quality of our experience. They seem dedicated to leave no stone unturned in their quest. They're known as the updating team. Their job, once you know where something is to move it to somewhere else where it can't be seen, or to prioritise reorganisation over recognition, or a new colour scheme like faded green on green. But their greatest thrill is the 100% upgrade, which is 100% new and 110% mess, except you don't know this until it's been bought, which you've had to do because these IT thugs have us by the curlies and short.